Hey everybody, Case here. Welcome back to the Decades Update and Family Guy the Quest for Stuff. It's actually called A Look Into the Rear, but I thought Decades Update sounded a little bit more interesting because that is exactly what we're going to do. Or that's exactly what we're doing at the moment. We're going through the different decades. But I wanted to look at this first. The spin and win. I'm not actually going to be in this area again in this video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you in a second. We'll see if we get Jake Tucker. We totally did. I really should just buy them flat out because they're like 50 clams. But it's one of those things where they're never ever really used, so I just never care. Anyway, enough about that. We're actually going to go over here because it's an event to an old TV. We're going back to the 1950s. And guess what? It's in black and white because they had black and white in the 50s. They did have a little bit of color for TVs, but it was very, very rare. And this is kind of what we got to work with. We've got this building here. We've also got this building here. Pop's Appliances. Everything else I have put down on my own. You will also notice two characters. At the top, 1950s Peter. At the bottom, 1950s Lois. Peter is going to be first. So I just have to get... Please pop up, thank you. One more pomade, which is gel, I think? Clear 150 sci-fi monster. We're gonna do that. So the monsters are just kind of chilling. Oh, they're everywhere. They're chilling everywhere. And Chris is actually busy. Everybody just kind of goes here.
That's good. I'm not worried. Ooh, yeah.
This is all my fault.
There we go. So remember, we just need one more.
Yay!
Do you also hear the music as well? I chose a 1950s style music to kind of go with what the theme is at the moment. Did I get it? Did I get the pomade? I don't think I got the pomade. No, I didn't get the pomade. And guess what? They're common. And I didn't get one. It's okay. I still got a couple chances. Let's claim this. Here we go. More money. What do we have for the new achievement? Let's see. Chase out 6 sci-fi monsters. I'm glad I actually claimed that achievement first. Let's
Oh boy!
let's try it again. I have a hard time believing I'm going to strike out 3 times with a common item. I've gotten it a couple times before. We got it! For a second I thought we didn't get it. We got it! Awesome! So we will toss you...
What are you saying? That I'm too stupid for it?
back on it. And that should do it. So let's count down this brand new character. I believe it is a character. 3, 2, 1. So how'd you meet your wife? It's a classic boy meets girl story. She was seeing someone else at the time, so I punched his lights out. That is so romantic. Swing and a miss. Or did he hit it? I'm bringing home the bacon and toxic views about masculinity. I'm bringing home the bacon? Don't you mean I'm bringing home the bacon? That might be a typo. Old fashioned, and there's a lot of characters to work with. Lois. Not sure who that is. Maybe Meg, Joe, Quagmire, and who's that on the end? Which character am I missing? There's a lot of them though. I can actually check that, and I probably will. Future Peter told me that the 2000s are very different. What do you mean? None of the teenagers go to Lover's Lane anymore to get busy. Then what do? They Netflix and chill, which is the same as our hand stuff in your parents' car, just in their parents' basement. Yes. 50s Peter enjoys some downtime. Peter chortle. But we got enjoy some downtime, which is animated. We got throw a pitch, give fatherly advice, eat brand cereal, starch his underwear, support his family, and watch black and white TV. So we got the animated quest at the top, which is 8 hours long. We've also got throw a pitch, which I really need to do. I have to get more baseballs to clear all sort of stuff. But before we do that, we got the main quest line here. 50s Peter throw at a pitch, place the coag in, zap rockets 7 times. I've done it 3 times. And this is ready to go. We'll craft that. There we go. Let's blast some rockets. Oh, I missed it. Damn it, I could have gotten 4. I wait till I get 4, by the way. Ooh, we got a lot coming. We got a lot coming. Right. Oh, I only hit 4. I thought it was 5. That's still okay. As long as I can get 4 more, I'm okay with that. There we go. We'll claim that as well. More money for me. Place the coag in. What is required for that? That's actually this building here. Pops appliances. Oh, I have enough. Barely, but I've got enough. Okay, right. Come on. Right there. So just drop the hair things for 50 Lois. Running that as well. What do we have next? We have got 1950s Goldman's Pharmacy for 55. Let's just double check something for a second. So, crafting 6 ray guns will give you 12. Bonnie fix her hair 6 times. 24. 5 for chasing off the sci-fi monsters. Zapping in the rockets. Good old day. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of work to get to the 55. So before we wrap this up, we're zooming in really close to 1950 Lois. So these are the hair things. I've got 6 of 11, so I'm doing quite well with that. In terms of these, probably nothing, because I don't have the building yet. 1950s Goldman's Pharmacy. We've got the aprons from the rockets, I believe, or is it from the... No, it's from the monsters. I've only got 5 of them so far. Which is why you want to get the baseballs as well, because currently I've only been getting 1 character to do it. Now 2. We've got the highballs. Yeah, highballs. 1950s Drunken Clam. I don't even have that building, obviously. And finally we got the pearls from the rockets. The rockets. Ooh, I'm like halfway done. Nice. So, like usual, make sure you finish the main quest line here. That's so you know you can move on to the next week. And what are we going to get for the next week? Well, there are going to be different decades. So, of course, this is the 50s. Next will be the 60s. Probably. And I'm assuming color will return. But we've got 60s Meg, 70s Joe, 80s Quagmire, and 90s Horace. That was the character at the end who I didn't know who it was. So that's going to be every single decade. That means it's just going to be 5 weeks then? I always thought it was going to be 4 weeks originally, but I guess it's going to be 5. I guess. I'd have to look to see when it ends actually, just to make sure. I want to go back here because I love the black and white. It is so cool. It's so creative how they did this. And that's pretty much all she wrote. So I will be seeing you sometime later this week for 50s Lois, moving on to the 60s, and then anything else that I get in the Decades Update. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name is Casey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.